Wow, it's kind of sunny. It's hot also. Can you guess where we are now? We are in a city of romance and love.
Yes, and it has 4 seasons in one day, and it's kind of sort of near Mune.
Mune? I'm
Near.
not, yeah, not really
Very
near.
But
Because
we are
we're
in
Đà
Đà
Lạt.
Lạt. So today you guys come follow us and explore Đà Lạt with V and I. So let's go, let's do this.
Hey guys, let me introduce to you, this is our homestay. It's really pretty, right? And we think that when we decide to have a trip, you really need to take into account a lot of things, especially accommodation.
Yes, so V just mentioned take something into account. It's to maybe consider or think about something. So yes, because the thing is we're staying not at a homestay, but we're staying at a hostel because a hostel is very different. So with a hostel, you have motels, hotels, resorts, homestay. This is more for budget travelers and saving money.
Yeah, I see. As we have just said earlier, we should take a few things into account. So always keep an open mind about where you're going to stay.
Yeah, so to keep an open mind, you don't want to maybe think in a way where you don't want to do this, but try something new for keeping an open mind. Because, you know, oftentimes you're trying to find a hotel, a hostel, a motel, a resort, a homestay, but you need to look at reviews. And sometimes you may see a bad review and it will put you off. If it puts you off, it maybe puts you in a negative perspective, a negative way, but don't let that be the case. Or maybe you see one review and the one review is bad and you jump to conclusions. Jump to conclusion means like, oh, you just go to the end. This is a terrible hotel or a terrible hostel. You don't want to jump to conclusions. But the thing is, staying at a hostel, what's great is you save money. So you're not throwing any money down the toilet. So that's wasting money. You're not doing any of that.
Wow, today we have learned a lot of phrases.
Yes, a lot of phrases.
You know what? Before I booked this hostel for us, I read a lot of reviews and 80% of those are positive comments.
80%?
Yes.
Okay, that's the majority, not the minority, so that's good.
That's good. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I like it a lot. It's quite nice. To take something into account. That means to consider something. So for example, V's like, Dustin, can we go to Đà Lạt and do this? I was like, you know, V, I'll take that into account. I'll consider it. What's up, girl? What's up?
What's up, man? All right, just forget about it. Hey Dustin, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you know how to say I love you in Vietnamese?
Yeah, it would be An you em như chó.
No.
Yeah, I know what I said. I love you like a dog.
Yeah, you're so bad.
Okay, so but yes, I know it's An you em.
Yeah. So this bridge represents love. That is the reason why a lot of lovebirds in Đà Lạt coming here in just to enjoy the moments together.
Okay, so if they're bringing their girlfriend or boyfriend, they come here, they have a date. Yes. So those people may be like off the market, so it's a good place to have a date.
Off the market?
Off the market, you're referring to someone who has a boyfriend or girlfriend because they're off the market, they're not looking for someone. The opposite would be on the market. On the market, you're looking for a new boyfriend or you're looking for a new girlfriend. So yes, so if someone is maybe off the market or they bring their date here, they have a picnic, and maybe they can pop the question, they get on one knee. To pop the question means to propose. You ask someone to marry you. So pop the question, do people do that here?
I guess yes.
It's kind of romantic, I think.
No, I don't think it's romantic for me because if I would never ever bring my boyfriend here. I don't like to do any kind of those things in public.
Let's go exploring, V. I've seen enough of Love Lake.
But I have just shown you a really good thing.
So on the market and off the market. This has nothing to do with an actual market and shopping. But if somebody is on the market, they are looking for a boyfriend or girlfriend. If somebody is off the market, they already have a boyfriend or girlfriend. So for example, maybe I'm single, so I am on the market, and then I meet a girl, maybe fall in love, and then I am off the market.
Hey Dustin,
What?
can you have me take a picture with this
No,
door?
I'm working right now. I already told you this before.
Dustin,
What?
we're not coming here traveling just for you to work all the time.
V, I've been putting my work off the last 5 days. So to put something off means to procrastinate, not do it. I've been putting my work off for the past 5 days, and I already told you this is off the table. It is not open for discussion. So if something is off the table, it means you don't talk about it. If it's on the table, you talk about it. So yes, this is off the table, and we're not gonna even talk about this. There's nothing to talk about.
All right, you make me speechless and I start to get angry with you. If you want to travel just for you to work, then have your own staycation.
Okay, so V just mentioned staycation. A staycation is a vacation within your country or you're at your house and you do things nearby. V,
I'm not happy
this is
with
not
that.
a staycation. I already discussed this with you. It's off the table. We're not gonna talk about this because I have to finish some work.
Then I will give you 5 minutes to finish your work.
I can walk around with you and then you have to leave me alone later tonight, okay?
Sure, I will leave you alone tonight, but not now. Because we are coming to a really beautiful place.
Okay. Stop talking, let's go. We can walk around, we'll go do something.
I'm not happy with you now.
Yeah, I know, you're never happy with me, V. Because
Dustin.
again, we've already talked about this. It's off the table. We're not discussing this. So, on the table and off the table. Nothing to do with an actual table. But if something is on the table, it's open for discussion. If it's off the table, it is not open for discussion. So for example, maybe I get in an argument with my friend and they bring something up in the past and they're like, Dustin, you know, you did this. I was like, look, this is off the table. We are not discussing this. Or if it was on the table, we talk about it, but it was off the table. V, come on, let's go. Before you're so excited about this, and now, what's gone into you? So I just said, what's gotten into you? So that's referring to V's behavior change. Now she's acting different than before. So what's gotten into you? So V, let's go.
I'm horrified, I'm scared to death. I've been hearing a lot of hair-raising stories related to ghosts, and it craves me out.
Are you kidding me? V, before you're excited, now you're not?
Yes.
It's like right now, it's like you're afraid of your own shadow. If someone is afraid of their own shadow, it means they're very, very afraid or very timid. They're very scared.
I don't
So
know.
yes, I don't know. Everything's changed now.
I'm about to cry, but all right. It's time for me to get over my fear, get over myself, and I'm gonna take my very first baby steps.
V, come on.
Dustin,
What?
this feeling kind of gives me goosebumps.
Gives me goosebumps. So V just mentioned gives me goosebumps. You can also say gives me the creeps or creeps me out. That's when your skin raises for goosebumps or you feel very scared if something creeps you out. What?
No more explanation, no more talking to the camera.
That's our job,
I feel like there's some ghosts here.
There's no ghost here. You're such a wuss.
Oh,
V, just stay.
oh, really?
God, you're ridiculous, V. This is QN. She works for us. She's part of the VTV7 crew. She helps us out. God, V, I'm just gonna leave you here and let's go.
Okay.
So, getting the goosebumps or giving me the creeps or creeping me out. These are all very similar, but you're in a situation where you're uncomfortable and scared. So, for example, you know, V and I were at the haunted house and, you know, she's getting the goosebumps or it's creeping her out or it gives her the creeps. Very uncomfortable and she's very scared. V?
The weather here is really cold at night, and having some bánh tráng nướng with a hot drink, soy milk.
I think yours is corn milk though, mine's soy milk.
Yeah, corn. Actually, this is green bean milk.
Green bean, okay, so we're both wrong.
It's the best choice. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know V, before we came here, she could not stop talking about the bánh tráng nướng, Đà Lạt. Because I know V loves food. So we've already mentioned before foodie, but you can also say maybe like a food addict. Like V is maybe like addicted to food, or an addict addicted to something, so she's a food addict and she wants to eat a lot.
I admit that I'm a food addict. I admit that. And sometimes I inhaled a lot of food, right?
You inhaled, you could say that. So V just mentioned like inhaled food. Inhale something. So when you inhale, you breathe. But when you inhale food, it's like you eat too fast.
Try some.
Hold on, I can't talk and eat at the same time because I'm not good at multitasking. But before I start eating, so me and V were talking about a phrase or an expression that we'd use, eat to live or live to eat. Do you remember what that means?
No, I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so explain it to the camera. Your turn, so I can eat.
All right. Eat to live. It means that you eat just to survive. And live to eat, it means that you live your life just to enjoy good food. Like me, I live to eat.
Perfect. She explained it correctly.
You know, my dream is to become a food reviewer in the future. So yeah, I love doing this kind of thing so much.
So, for you guys, right now, we're only eating a little bit. But as soon as the camera turns off, V's gonna stuff her face because she eats like a pig. If someone stuffs their face, they eat too much. So similar to picking out and stuffing your face. And V is very good at stuffing her face and pigging out.
Don't talk to me like that.
You eat good food. This because we got good milk, soy milk, good bánh tráng trong, Đà Lạt.
Cheers.
Right? Cheers.
Cheers for our travel in Đà Lạt.
Okay. So to stuff one's face or even pig out, if someone is stuffing their face, they're eating too much. So, you know, V and I are in Đà Lạt, and V loves the street food. So when she sees it, she wants to stuff her face. She just wants to eat and eat and eat.
I have just taken more dumplings because they are so good. Try some. You have just tried it earlier.
V, I ate a lot earlier. I don't want to eat anymore because it's the end of the show. And now we need to talk to the camera and tell them that we're finishing with everything, okay?
Right. I will eat it later.
Later.
So
yes, so you guys, if you ever have the opportunity, come out to Đà Lạt. You know, there's so many things to do here and there's so much fun. And because it's the city of romance, the city of flowers, we got dried fruit, endless things to do. So for you guys, come to Đà Lạt and thank you for following us. We will see you later.
bye. See you later.
Tạm biệt. Bye-bye. Keep eating? Oh, V. Okay, but I want that one. Nah, just kidding. I'll take this one.